Hi everybody and welcome back to Time to Cook. It is week 10 on the channel. We're into the double digits.
Yeah.
And this week we are here in India's lovely kitchen. Hello India.
Hi.
Thanks very much for having us. Thank you for having me into your home.
Oh, thanks for coming over.
Very welcome. I mean, there's nothing to thank me for really. I come here, I
Thanks
film
for
you,
letting me cook for you.
I eat your food.
Well, I miss cooking for people, so it's also
Exactly.
nice to not cook alone.
I'm doing a community service here, guys. That's what it's all about. So I think I can already tell from the ingredients out what we're going to be making, and this is kind of hilarious because if anyone did last week's cook along, you will have heard me talk about how I thought risotto was a really good dish to do on the show. India had no idea.
No.
And look what we're making.
We're making risotto.
We're making risotto. What kind of risotto are we making?
We are making truffled mushroom risotto with courgettes.
Ooh, sounds amazing.
Yes.
I'm very excited. So, can you tell me and everyone else what we are going to need to cook along with you?
So, we need risotto.
The most important component.
Yeah, this is pretty much the base of any good risotto. I don't know about the bad ones, but
You do not think that you can substitute risotto rice for other rice. That just does not work.
no.
It's
Oh,
very
definitely
important.
never.
No.
I think my roommate tried to do that one.
No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
You need 1 cup of the risotto. That's basically enough for like 4 portions, I
Okay.
would say. 4, 5, 6 portions, depending on what a portion is to you.
4, 5, 6, 1.
For me, it's about 3 portions. But yeah. And the ratio of water is basically 1 portion of rice. So we're going to do 1 cup of rice, 1 cup of risotto, and 5-ish cups of water. So 1 to 5. It depends though, because sometimes it comes out stickier, sometimes it comes out less viscous. We learned a new word last week. Viscous. Thank you, Chris, for that.
Well, I think Chris thanked Gordon Ramsay for that.
Oh,
So
thank you,
technically we should
Gordon.
all thank Gordon for the word
I love
viscous.
Gordon Ramsay too. So
I guess it depends on the temperature of your hob a lot when you're cooking risotto, because a lot of it is just stirring and waiting for it to.
That's true. Although I
evaporate.
tend to cook very hot, so
Well, that's good. We're all going to be following you. So whatever you're doing is what the people at home are going to be doing. We do it hot.
yeah. Then you need truffle oil. I'm one of those basic people who likes truffle flavored everything.
So fancy.
Yeah. Well, the white wine is an option. We're going to use about a 1/4 cup of this.
Lovely.
It's only if you kind of want the added like dryness and sweetness. You don't have to use it, but
I find white wine is a bit of a must for me in risottos. Either that or vermouth. It gives it this really nice extra flavour.
vermouth.
Yeah. Talk about fancy. Truffle and vermouth.
And then we have truffle salt, which if you can't find truffle salt, you can just use salt. But that's mostly like for the serving.
Mm-hmm.
And then we actually have like, I don't know if this is pickled or how this is preserved, but basically truffles themselves.
Truffle.
I don't know if you can actually see, but I'm gonna use a bit of that because I like it really truffly.
This is heavy on truffle, then, just to say.
Yeah, well, because I find truffle oil doesn't like put enough flavor into it, so that's why I add that.
But if people are averse to truffle, it's optional, right? You
totally.
can leave it out.
Totally. I think one of the great things about risotto is that it is such a versatile dish, so you can kind of mix and match whatever ingredients. You can use courgette, you don't have to. You can just make mushroom risotto. You don't have to use truffle anything. Like, then we're going to use a tiny bit of cream later on, towards the end, about 1/2 cup, and some chicken powder.
Stock.
Some chicken stock.
Some powdered chicken. Powdered ourselves just this morning.
Like chicken salt, like in Australia. A little bit of this. Obviously, if you're vegetarian, just use veggie broth. That's totally fine. I have veggie broth, but I am not a good person, so I'm using chicken.
I like to powder my own chicken.
And mushrooms, brown mushrooms, very important. You can use white if you want, but I don't like the white mushrooms. I like the brown ones. Gonna use, I would say this is 250 grams. We're gonna use about 3/4 of this package, 2/3 maybe. Not all of it, but they do cook down quite a lot, so that's something to keep in mind. Then we have our courgette. We got 2 like small-ish, medium-sized courgettes, and 2 Ooh, too close.
Super cute, tiny cloves of garlic.
The reason why, and I know this was also something that was a principle of last week's dish, was like the more garlic, the happier you are. But I don't like this to overpower the truffle, so we're gonna take it easy with the garlic. And grana padano. I mean, it's cheese, so you can kind of put as much as you want.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it easy on this too. Because last week's dish was so
If you
cheesy.
cooked last week, you might want to take it easy on the cheese this week.
And then just a little bit of butter. I don't actually have that much butter in here, so that's just about all we're going to use.
About a tablespoon and a half, maybe?
Yeah, something like that. It's like Chris's giant tablespoon. Yeah, and that's it.
Great. That's actually surprisingly few ingredients for what I know is going to be a super
very
delicious
expensive
dish.
though.
Yeah. I love this Oreva Best of Val as well.
That's like my favorite
A lot
brand.
of people will know my deep love for Reva. I
Yeah.
love it so much.
Yeah,
I
me
actually
too,
had a
me
dream
too.
the other night about going to Reva because
Really?
there's not one near me.
Really?
Anyway, that is oversharing.
Dream about Reva.
Yeah, that's what our lives come to, guys. That's about as exciting as it gets at the moment.
Reva Best of Val.
Reva
Or
Best of Val,
whatever it is.
Equipment-wise, is there anything particularly special that we will be using?
Out of frame for a second. You need a big ass pan.
Ooh, that is a great pan.
You need this is a wok pan from the best store in the world, IKEA. Yeah, you probably can't
Like
see
it
the writing.
needs any more advertising.
Well, I'll happily do it. So this is actually a wok pan, but basically any just enormous pan will do. It doesn't have to be a wok, but this is
And a
my
heavy
favorite
based
one.
pan is often really good for risottos, just so that it's not catching and burning, but still cooking slowly is kind of what you want.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's it.
Then we're ready to go. Well, you've got a few days, as ever, to buy the ingredients. A list of all the ingredients with the quantities will be in the video description as usual. And we will see you on Wednesday for the cook-along. Bye, guys.